If you are an Etsy seller and you are not on Pinterest, you are missing out on a lot of potential traffic and sales. Hi, my name is Sarah from Businesswomen Thrive, and I have been selling on Etsy for about 6 months now. And a lot of the traffic and sales that I've gotten to my Etsy shop have come from Pinterest. Pinterest is perfect for Etsy sellers because a lot of the target audience on Pinterest relates to a lot of things that people sell on Etsy, like DIY crafts, printables, and home decor. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can use Pinterest to drive a lot of traffic and potential sales to your business so that you can make more money this year on Etsy. Let's get started. The first thing you want to do is create a business account. You don't want to use your personal account that likely has random boards and random pins scattered everywhere. Because one of the things that is super important on Pinterest is a good SEO strategy. And you want to have a clean Pinterest account that works really well if you're going to be promoting your Etsy products on Pinterest. So you have two options. Either you can start a brand new Pinterest account and just start it out as a business account with a fresh slate, or you can convert your personal account into your branded Etsy account. You could clean up your account and archive or delete old boards or make them secret so that only you can see them, and then you could use your personal account. It's really up to you which one you choose. It doesn't actually matter if you want to start with a new account or you just want to use your old one, but either way, if you need help setting up a Pinterest business account, I recently did a video of this, which I will link right here on the YouTube card or leave a link down below in the description if you need help setting up a Pinterest business account. So why do you want to use a Pinterest business account? There's actually a few good reasons why it's better to use a business account than a personal account. And one of those reasons is because you get a lot of stats with a business account that you don't get with a personal account. So with a business account, you can go into the back end of your Pinterest and you can see a ton of analytics on what pins are doing well, how many clicks you're getting, what pins are not doing as great, the impressions. There is a lot in the back end of a business account that you don't get with a personal account. And if you're going to be selling on Etsy and trying to drive traffic off of Pinterest, you really want to know these stats so that you can know what's working and what's not. Because this will help you shape a Pinterest marketing strategy so you can drive even more traffic and sales to your Etsy account. Another reason is because you can do Pinterest ads if you'd like, and you can claim your accounts. You're allowed to claim one website on your Etsy account, like a blog, and on top of that, you can claim Etsy accounts, YouTube channels, and even social media accounts on your Pinterest page. Before we get to the next point, if you're getting value out of this, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel down below for more videos just like this. The second step is to create keyword-rich boards. And this is important. You don't just want to create random boards with cute names. You want to actually create keyword-rich boards. You want to be strategic about the board names, board descriptions, and even the pins that you pin. Whether you're starting a new account from scratch or you're just using an old one, you still need to do this. Because keywords are what makes Pinterest work so well. Because if you didn't know, Pinterest is a search engine, it is not a social media site. When people go to Pinterest, they are generally searching for something, so they don't just randomly scroll through the feed. They actually search for things in Pinterest because they go to Pinterest with a problem. I did an entire video on Pinterest SEO and how it works if you're interested in checking it out, which I will leave in the YouTube card, of course, or down below in the description. And I go super in-depth on this topic, so if you're struggling with Pinterest SEO and you don't understand it, make sure to check that video out. But here are the basics. So whatever it is that you're selling, you want to start typing those things into the Pinterest search bar. And I'm sure you're familiar with what you're going to see. You're going to see a list of other words pop up that is similar to what you are searching for and is going to finish your sentence for you. The reason that those pop up is because that is Pinterest trying to guess what it is that you're searching for. And the reason those words are popping up is because those are the most popular searches. And this is good for you to know because these are the key words that you can use in your pin descriptions, your pin titles, and in your board descriptions and board titles. So you want to be making note of these words. So let's look at an example. If you just look up the word printables, one of the things that's going to come up is printables for kids. And if you click on that, an even more narrowed down search will pop up. You want to try and get your boards to be as niched down and narrow as possible so you can maximize your results with the keywords as much as possible. So what you want to do is go through and find as many keywords as you possibly can and write them down in a list. to keep track of them. And once you have that list, you can use that list over and over again to write your board descriptions, as I mentioned, your pin titles, your pin descriptions, and anything else that you are doing on Pinterest. This is just an easy way to keep track of it so that you don't have to continually keep looking up keywords every time you want to go to write a pin description. But one of the things to be warned about is to make sure that you are actually writing sentences when it comes to writing your board descriptions and your pin titles, because you want to avoid what we call keyword stuffing. And basically what keyword stuffing is when you take a bunch of those keywords that you found and you just write them back to back to back, separated by commas. If you do this, that's what Pinterest calls keyword stuffing, and it will actually hurt your account as opposed to help your account because it looks spammy in the eyes of Pinterest. So just be careful when you're doing that and just write as if you are talking to a person. Make it as a paragraph and then put keywords in those paragraphs. Step 3 is to start filling your boards with quality pins. And quality is the key word here. You don't want to have created these nice boards and then be filling them with random pins that don't actually make sense. You want to be filling them with quality pins. So if you're starting with a new account and you have 0 pins, I recommend pinning 10 to 15 of other people's content that is specifically related to that board. Normally, I don't recommend pinning other people's content, and it's not because it hurts your account, it just doesn't necessarily help your account as much as it would if you were pinning your own pins, because Pinterest is all about fresh pins, and repinning really doesn't help your account much when you are trying to drive traffic off of it to an Etsy account or a blog. But if you're starting an account fresh and you have 0 pins, you really want to get your account going with some pins, because it takes about 10 to 15 or even 20 pins on your board for Pinterest to even understand what the board is about. Since Pinterest is all about keywords, it will take the keywords from your board descriptions, your board titles, and the pins on there to decide what that board is actually about so that it can show it to the correct people. But if you're taking over your personal account, I recommend getting rid of any pins that don't match anymore and just simply deleting them or archiving them. If you have hundreds of pins though, I really wouldn't worry about going through all of them because it's not going to necessarily hurt your account, but I would just be careful what you're pinning moving forward. Step 4 is to create product pins. So now that you have your account set up, you have your boards ready, and they are all SEO'd out, now you can actually start creating pins for your products. There is a lot more that goes into Pinterest strategy and pin creation than I can get into in this video, but once you get your account up, the only thing left to do is to start creating pins and promoting your Etsy listing. If you want to learn more about Pinterest marketing and pin creation, I have a ton of videos done on Pinterest already that are there to help you get started. Or if you want to get the best Pinterest strategies and learn where I pretty much got all of my Pinterest knowledge from, I recommend checking out this course called Pinterest with Elle. I took a course about a year ago now, and pretty much all of my Pinterest knowledge has come from this course. It is a super cheap e-course that I recommend any chance I get. So if you want to check out any of the videos that I have done, you can click or tap the screen right here to check out the playlist of Pinterest videos, or you can click or tap the screen right here to check out the video that YouTube has personally picked out for you. Or if you're interested in checking out the course, I will leave a link down below to the course in the description. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next week with a new video. Bye!